You and I, we will stop them. Girl power on roids, mom and daughter. In fact, not a single woman was involved in any of these operations, but the game does everything in its power to remove any British and or male involvement in the operation. Oh, not this guy again! That German officer is simping hard for the mom. I'm sure his search history is full of Viking MILFs. Hi and welcome to History Legends. Today we'll do a step-by-step historical breakdown of the Nordlys mission in Battlefield 5. I'm pretty excited. The mission is about the heavy water production in Nazi-occupied Norway, which the Germans wanted to use to create their first atomic bomb. But something got in the way and that didn't happen. And I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna see in the game. Cuban shirt, check. Coffee, probably my fourth of the day, check. Let's go! Before we start, I wanted to say that this video was made possible with the help of Jaydon Livingstone. He contacted me and he wanted to help, so we worked together on this project. If you want to help with certain videos or if you want me to cover certain topics that you consider yourself an expert in, just send me an email and we'll work things out. Let's go. Rjukan, Norway, spring 1943. Alright, little introduction. Germany deploys 400,000 Wehrmacht troops to secure their northern front and dominate Norway's population of 3 million. Okay, we know right away what they want to mean is that the Norwegians were so fierce that the Germans had to put their entire army there just to keep them in check. The problem is this data is true, but the idea they have in the back of their mind is not true. Multiple operations were necessary to take out the heavy water production at the Wehrmacht hydroelectric power plant. In March 1941, the British Special Operations Executive formed the Norwegian Independent Company 1. On the 19th of October 1942, 4 of these Norwegian commandos were parachuted into Norway. Their mission was to prepare the ground for a British demolition squad into the power plant. The commandos noticed that in the summer, the German garrison was 175 strong, but was reduced to 64 in winter. On top of that, most of the men were elderly or infirm Austrians under the command of an elderly captain. On the 19th of November 1942, 2 airspeed Horsa gliders, each carrying 2 pilots and 15 Royal Engineers, were towed by Halifax bombers. Because of the bad weather, the 2 gliders and one of the bombers ended up crashing. This operation cost the British 41 killed. A bit later, British authorities, aware that the Groose team was still operational, decided to mount another operation with them. On the night of February 16, 1943, an additional 6 Norwegian commandos were airdropped. After a few days of searching on cross-country skis, both units linked up. They accomplished their mission without firing a single shot. The entire inventory of heavy water was destroyed. 5 commandos escaped by skiing to Sweden, and 6 remained in Norway for further resistance work. So her name is Solveig. She's the daughter of the mom in the introduction. Okay, I'm trying to find a good moment, but we kind of see she's using skis. It's true that Norwegian resistance fighters did use skis to move fast from one place to another. And not only that, but when Germany invaded Norway in 1940, every belligerent used ski units. There were a lot of Norwegian ski units, the Germans did as well, and the Allies, like the French did, for example, at the Battle of Narvik. Perhaps one of the biggest ski battles of World War II. The British also tried skis, but their troops were largely untrained and supply was scarce, so they just gave up on the project. And I'm so hyped up by the Battle of Narvik, I'm already disappointed that Battlefield 5 did not make a mission about it. It would have been epic, would have been epic. Oh, okay, she has a weapon. Let's take a look. The rifle she's using is a Norwegian design Krag Jorgensen that we already saw in this video I covered in the past. It was a standard rifle of the Norwegian army in 1940 and it just makes sense that Norwegian resistance fighters would use this weapon as well. We've seen an entire compound. Oh, so we see dead bodies and we see Germans digging graves for Norwegians. Problem is the game never explains why the Germans would kill Norwegians in the first place. Oh my god, I just noticed. Find the missing resistance fighter. So, okay, she had to link up with the other Norwegian resistance fighters, and they got killed by the Germans. So now she's on her own. You go, girl. Throw a knife? Oh no, I feel some BS. I feel some... Nobody... Oh, okay, no. Okay, for someone that lives in a country with the same weather, winter is silent. The cracking when you walk on the snow makes a lot of noise compared to the silence. So no way this person would not hear it. But of course, he's a German soldier. Like... Oh my god. One knife and the guy just drops dead. One knife. Like, usually at least resistance fighters or commandos would, you know, stab the guy, not just throw knives. Come on. Okay, she's gonna use the shovel. No, oh. Honestly, it would have been funny to use the shovel. It's gonna push him off the cliff. Oh no, again! Oh my god, not twice in a row. Immediately, the game makes us believe that we're in the north in the mountains of Norway, when in reality the plant is only 200 kilometers away from Oslo. Okay, I'm confused by a lot of things. I thought that the bodies the Germans dug graves for were the resistance fighters, but clearly it's still there up there in the mission, so I don't know. Now, if we take a look at this bridge, at first I couldn't find any trace of it in real life. I went through every bridge near the power plant to look if any resembles this, and I couldn't find any. I was like, okay, that's Battlefield 5 BS once again. But I was wrong. On Wikipedia it said, a single bridge crossed the steep gorge in front of the plant, but was normally only protected by 2 guards. And we see a steep gorge, like we see 2 cliffs and a bridge in between, that's the one. And I found this one that still stands today, a suspension bridge over the valley to Wehrmacht power plant in Rjukan, Norway. And here's an old picture of the same bridge, so it's accurate. Only thing is that it was much smaller, meant for pedestrians, and there was no passage under the actual bridge. But if you think about it, this entire bridge was only guarded by 2 men. That alone shows us the level of insecurity that was reigning in Norway during World War II. Like, the Germans were scared about their military installations. That's why they put 2 old dudes as guard for one of the most important power plants. And since we're talking about unwanted intruders sneaking in, I'm presenting you today's sponsor, Surfshark. I can guarantee you at some point you will get tracked for what you do online. And no, the private window is not a solution. However, Surfshark is one. It's by far the cheapest option on the market. It's not $10, not $5, but only $2.49 a month. And if you share it with 6 of your buddies, the bros you game with, it comes up to 36 cents a month. That 36 cents could be one of your best investments. For example, it gets me better products for websites that use browser cookies trying to make things more expensive for me, like for example when booking plane tickets. 2. Access the full internet, including sites that are blocked by my region like TV shows from another country. And 3. Anonymity. Every minute you spend online, companies are recording who you are and what you're doing. And if there is a data breach, all this information will get into the hands of baddies. Put simply, Surfshark protects your personal data by disguising who you are online. So you know what? Just give it a go. If you hit the link in the description and use the promo code HistoryLegends, you can get 83% off, and you can even get 3 extra months for free on top of that. And look, if you don't like it, it's fully refundable within 30 days. The link is in the description. So the bridge is well done. Let's say it's pretty accurate. And I have to say the landscape is well made. This is something they're good at. Like, I can't deny it. What? What is an American Colt 1911 doing there? With a suppressor. Just randomly in a German base. And the fact that there's already a suppressor on it. Very convenient to shoot down perhaps guards in the surrounding area. Okay, it feels like a James Bond mission now. 007. Perhaps this could be the origin story of the new James Bond movies, you know? Solvay 007. Headshot. Oh, wait. Does the guy has a body armor? Wait, why would a German soldier have body armor. And the uniform, like, it's so weird. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen a picture of a German soldier during World War II with a flak jacket. Come on. Okay, one thing that the game doesn't get right about snow is that when it's snowing like that in your face, you're actually blinded. Like, you have to close your eyes. That would have been a good effect because you have to put your head down, otherwise it goes in your eyes. You can't see anything. Oh my god, she didn't even aim. The mission is taking place in winter. There's no vision problems. There's not even problems walking in the snow, even though it's physically demanding. No. And she doesn't have the aim guns. Like, come on. Okay, so here we see a mounted MG34. So in a way it makes sense that it's aiming towards the bridge. But again, in reality, the bridge was barely defended by the Germans. Just two old German dudes talking about when they fought during World War I. And I mean, the moment she fires, like, everybody knows she's there. Look, what bothers me is that there was a firefight just a couple seconds ago. And these German guys are just laughing. There's nothing happened, like completely normal. Come on, respect the rules of your own world. Okay. Oh. What is this? Oh my god, look at it on the top. What is this flag? They actually had the nerves to reuse a World War I flag. World War I German flag. I need more coffee. I mean, I don't have an explanation. Does it take so much time to actually just put a real World War II flag? Are they that lazy? No, not again. Once again, we have a conveniently placed 12G automatic shotgun, an American weapon in the middle of Norway. In real life, the name of this weapon was the Browning Auto 5, aka the Auto 5 or the A5. With that being said, the commandos left behind American weapons like Thompsons to show the Germans that it was a foreign intervention and for them not to hurt the Norwegian civilians. Oh! What is this? FG-42! FG stands for Fallschirmjägergewehr, aka paratrooper rifle, and it did enter service in 1943. However, like the name says, it was associated with paratrooper units, which is not really the case here in Norway guarding a base. I fact-checked myself. Actually, the first operational use of the FG-42 was during the Grand Sasso raid that took place in September 1943. When German paratroopers and the Waffen-SS commandos rescued Mussolini. Since this mission takes place in spring 1943, it should not be there. Wait, hold on, I don't get it. Okay, she's approaching the door. Okay, then you have a guy with an MP40. He's within range, like, there's no obstacle in front of him. He can just spray her and it's over. Why is he charging? There's not even a bayonet or anything attached to it, no knife. What did he expect? And she just takes a gun like that. And now he fires and she stabs him. And he dies. Girl power, you go girl. Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh my god, you see how she breaks into the door? Like a Rambo. They should make a movie about her, but the female version, Rambo. Oh my god. Solveig. Oh, Jaydon told me something interesting. There's a subtle detail that's actually very accurate. The daughter is removing the paperclip that her mom has on her shirt. And it's true that the Norwegian resistance use paperclips as a sign to know who's part of the resistance. Problem is, the moment the Germans caught on to that sign, they arrested a lot of the people who had paperclips. Okay, so that's well done. You and I, we will stop them. Girl power on roids, mom and daughter. Wait, what is she pulling out? What? What is she holding? A bomb? She just took out a bomb from her pocket. Wasn't she arrested a couple minutes ago? Where did she find this demolition kit? Where did she pull this thing out from? I'm not gonna say it. Thing is, the game tries to be hyper realistic by making us believe that this mom and daughter were the ones who planted the bombs in this power plant. No, it's the Norwegian resistance. Even better, it's Norwegian commandos trained by the British SOE, the ancestor of the SAS. In fact, not a single woman was involved in any of these operations, but the game does everything in its power to remove any British and or male involvement in the operation. Wait, is this guy really following her with a flamethrower? Oh my god. What is he doing with a flamethrower here? No, come on. Okay, and that they use another myth where when you shoot through the flamethrower, it explodes. Like no, only the gas should be leaking. Like it doesn't explode like that. Wait, what? Okay, it exploded. Usually when you pull down a lever, it just turns on the machine or turn it off, but it certainly doesn't make it explode. Or maybe I don't understand electrical substations. Maybe there's like something else to it. They should have sent these two girls in Normandy. They could have destroyed the entire German army there. No need to send an invasion fleet. It's OP, just send these two women. Okay, that's a strange looking weapon. What is it? What is a Swiss KE7 doing in German occupied Norway when the only exports of these weapons were sent to the Republic of China, to nationalist China to fight the Japanese? Out of all the weapons we saw, this is the most random. The Chinese bought at least 3,000 original SIG KE7 light machine guns and locally produced another 6,000. After all this, I want to see an Arizaka with a bayonet somewhere in the mountains of Norway. Okay, now she's escaping. Rendezvous at the bridge. Rendezvous who? Okay, no. Where did she come from? The mom is a wizard. Wait, did I miss something? No. Oh my god. How did she appear behind her out of nowhere? We didn't see her. No sign at all. She just popped up. And come on, like she's not even wearing some winter gear. She's in a shirt in the middle of a snowstorm. No hat, no gloves, no anything. Come on, Battlefield. You can do better than that. Can't they go under the bridge? And why aren't the Germans just shooting at them? Oh, not this guy again. That German officer is simping hard for the mom. I'm sure his search history is full of Viking MILFs. Why does he even care? She just killed her daughter. Alright, she just killed her daughter. Maybe she actually wants to hook up with that German officer and the daughter was in the way. She's like, I love you, but gotta get rid of you. Who knows, maybe it's the mom that actually wanted that bratwurst. Okay, somehow she did not die from falling off a cliff. Her head literally banged on the cliff several times. Still alive. There's no signal that she was injured from it. Like she's fine. She's actually running faster than ever. Okay, nothing new. Oh, hold on, what was this? Oh, so this is an M30 Luftwaffe Dreiling. Dreiling means triple. It was a survival weapon used by German pilots. But again, what is it doing in the mountains of Norway? Unless the guy she just shot was a pilot that got lost, there's no reason for this weapon to be there. Okay, now she has the plans. Okay, is it me or... This literally looks like a James Bond villain type of facility. Oh my god, it's actually legit. Honestly, I'm surprised by BF5. They actually got it right. As you can see, this is how the Wehrmacht hydroelectric plant looked like right before World War II. what she says is true. Like, the heavy water was necessary to create the atom bomb that the Germans wanted. However, it says the Germans will transport it tomorrow. Historically speaking, it's impossible. At the beginning, it said the mission is taking place in spring 1943, which is already sus because of all the snow and everything. This is the middle of winter, it's not spring. Anyway, the first commando missions against this facility were Operation Groose and Freshman in November 1942. As a follow-up, there was Operation Gunnerside in February 1943. That should be the mission we're playing. February 1943, not spring. And the Germans only planned to remove the heavy water from the facility in February 1944. There's an entire year gap between all this. What I like here is that the mission, the landscape, the texture of this... Oh, no. Come on. Every time I'm trying to say something nice about the game, they have to F it up. Anyway, as I was saying, the maps look good. Overall, the aesthetics of the game looks good. It's just the storytelling is crap, it's trash, and let's not even talk about the history. If you're gonna throw a knife, at least make your character take the knife out of the guy and not just pick it up from the side, like outside the body. Oh no, come on. I really, honestly, I want to be nice to the game, but they're feeding me. They're feeding me with all this BS. Again, why would she find this random demolition kit in the middle of a German base? It would be much more compelling to the story if it was a Norwegian civilian that would hand her a package with all the materials she needs. Norwegian civilians helped the resistance a lot, yet the role is completely erased in this situation. For example, the SOE had a Norwegian agent in the plant who supplied detailed plans and schedules. And when the demolition squad made its way inside the plant, the only person they encountered was a Norwegian janitor who gladly helped them. Okay, she has the detonator. Okay. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Again, you guys tell me, shouldn't the explosive be connected to the detonator by some sort of wire? Oh my bad, I forgot. It's connected by Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Oh my god, I'm so dumb, I forgot. Oh, this shot summarizes the stupidity of the game. We have a random explosive barrel in front of the door. We have some sort of shells laying in the open like that, next to the inflammable barrel. Beautiful. Then we have another German soldier with some flak jacket, some body armor that was not used. And then you have a soldier with a black cross on the helmet. That's some other level. Unless they got the coloring wrong and it should be a medic, but what is a medic doing there? If you're a developer for this game, you should be ashamed. Oh, they destroyed the headquarters. Okay. Why would the headquarters of the entire state police of Norway just be there? In that random power plant. Not in the capital, but in the middle of the mountains. Oh! Oh, I'm really sorry at the shock factor, but I'm surprised myself. Why do they have a random anti-tank cannon there? What is the purpose of such an anti-tank cannon? Maybe it's to fight some polar bears, or... Let me know in the comment section what you think. Okay, Battlefield, you gotta know what you want to do. If it's in spring, the lake should not be frozen. I've walked on frozen lakes and you only do it when it's really cold outside, but you would never do this in spring. Wait, hold on, I'm confused. How can the ship even leave the harbor with all the ice? And honestly, I'm not even sure the lake completely freezes in winter. Okay, the ship is literally stuck in the ice. No way it can leave the harbor. Why are they even stressing? Alarm, we're under attack by a teenage girl. No, come on. Okay, let me tell you how it actually happened. Although the raids of the SOE were successful, the Germans repaired the installations by April, and the British believed another raid would be extremely difficult since German security was considerably improved. In the end, in November 1943, the United States Army Air Force launched a massive daylight bombing raid of 143 B-17 heavy bombers that heavily damaged the power plant for good. This time the Germans couldn't repair the facility, and by February 1944, the Germans planned to remove the heavy water from Norway. At that time, the only trained commando in the immediate area was Knut Haukelid. He recruited 2 people and decided to sabotage a ferry which would be carrying the heavy water across Lake Tyn. One of his recruits was friend with one of the crew of the boat and convinced him to slip a bomb into the bottom of the ship. Despite the mission's intentions to minimize casualties, 18 people were killed. 14 Norwegian crew and passengers, and 4 German soldiers. But it's easy mode. Oh yeah, all the doors of the bunker of the secret facility, all the doors are open, of course. The title even says infiltrate the bunker, but there's no challenge. All the doors are open. The front door is open. Wait, what? Oh my god. She's still alive. Okay, that's the mom. Oh my god. That guy is simping hard. 100%. If she had an OF account, he would have spent thousands. He'd have emptied the bank account for her. And kids, this is why Germany lost World War II, because this guy is a simp. Okay, she got knocked out and like he hit her head. And she's still alive, like she's a superhuman. And she stabs him again. What's the purpose of this mission if you're literally invincible? There's no challenge. Just, I don't know. Do you even need keys to use this, or you can just jump in and use it? Oh, another anti-tank cannon. Beautiful. And it's aiming at the lake. What threat could possibly come from the lake? Who the hell is firing? Who the hell is firing on the ice? Problem is, if the ice breaks, the entire convoy sinks as well. Ah, my bad. Unless the ice is thicker than that officer's love for the mom. Yeah, that's gonna make a truck explode, just... Oh my god! Is that a submarine? I give up. I give up. I give up. A submarine in the mountains, in the lake, in the mountains of Norway. Can someone explain me how this submarine even got there in the first place? That's the cherry on top of... That's yeah, brilliant. Oh, she sniped him. Aimbot again. Shooter! Okay. Okay, what is the simp going to do? Is he gonna fight for the Reich? Or is he gonna fall for the Viking MILF? Simping kills. Anyway, it's been a long time I haven't done a video game reaction. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of my analysis. If you're new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to support my work, make sure to check out my Patreon or my PayPal. The link is in the description.